Happy morning, children. I feel extremely glad to welcome you all for this wonderful online learning. I'm very happy to inform you that we are now entering into the last lesson of your biology lesson, that is lesson number 10, economically useful plants. So with this, our portion is going to get over. Let's learn the useful plants that is economically valued in our environment. It creates an awareness about what are the plants that is really commercially valuable in our surroundings. Some we grow in our gardens and some we plant or which is grown in the nurseries. But as a whole, in one or the other, we depend upon plants for our survival. So plants play a major role in every human being life. Come on children, let's enter into the lesson and gain knowledge about the useful plants that play important role in our life. Economically useful plants. So these economically useful plants are of various types. The first one is food plant. So the plants and its products which are used as food for the population. Second is spices and condiment. They are used as a flavoring substance for our food, and sometimes they also give a flavor, fragrance for the environment. So the second economical useful is about spices and condiment. The third one is they are used as fibers. The plants are used to yield fiber and its product. And the fourth is timber. We get wood, and this wood is used for constructing houses, making catamaran, and for making furnitures. So timber is of another important economic uses. Fifth is lactose. Lactose is a material from which we get rubber. It is a liquid, it is a milky substance which on hardening they turn out to rubber. So these rubbers are used for making tires. The tires may be present in all automobiles like lorry, bus, aeroplane also. So they play a major role in the waterproof world. And sixth is pulp wood. This pulp wood is the main reason for this paper. The paper in which we write, this paper is made by processing the pulp wood. So this pulp wood paved way for the printing of materials. So printing book is possible only because of the pulp wood where we are able to produce the papers. Dye. Plants yield variety of dyes, coloring substances. Some are natural. These natural dyes are obtained from the plants. So they have an economic role in the production of dye. Cosmetics. They are used for decorative purposes for our mankind. Cosmetics, turmeric, very important antiviral and antifungal property substance is turmeric, and this turmeric is also used as cosmetics. So we have many plants which are used for cosmetics. The next is medicinal. Plants are used for treating various diseases, so they have the medicinal property. And the last important point is it makes us an entrepreneur. This entrepreneurial property of the plants where we make use of these plants commercially for producing another economic resources. So these are the various economically important commodities that we are going to discuss in our today's class. To move on, first let's look into the first topic, food plants. Food plant, we just learned it as a single one, but this food comprises of another 10 varieties, 10 different topics. Cereals, pulses, vegetables, fruits, nuts, sugar, oil seed, beverages, millets and minor millets. So these are the various food commodities that are present. Let's start with cereals. If you take cereal, the important cereal that we use is rice and wheat. This rice and wheat makes the major cereal variety, and it is a component which we use in our daily life as our staple food. Without this cereal, our life is not complete. Our basic staple food is rice, and in North India it is wheat. Next, moving to the pulses. There are different types of pulses. Let me go with the black gram, green gram, okay, green gram, pacha patani, and black gram, ulundu. So, okay, these all comes under the pulses. So, pulses comprises of black gram, green gram, and one more is a red gram. Okay, red gram is called PGNP. So, these are the pulses. Now moving to vegetables. I need not speak much about vegetables. All vegetables in a book itself, we are discussing about lady's finger. Okay, lady's finger is there. So this is the vegetable that we are going to discuss. The next one is about fruits. All the fruits that are available. In a book, we are discussing about mango. The native or the national fruit is mango. So mango, its origin is discussed. Then coming to nuts, the very important famous nut of our place is cashew nut. So we'll be studying about cashew nut. Then coming to sugar, the important plant from which we get the sugar is our palmyra and sugar cane. Okay, sugar cane, karumbu, and palmyra, panamaram. So these two are the main commodities from where we get this sugar. So sugar is obtained from the two plants called sugar cane and palmyra. Then the oil seeds. The oil is taken from groundnut. Groundnut is a seed and which gives the groundnut oil. The second one is gingerly oil, nallennai. Okay, it's taken from gingerly seeds. So gingerly oil. So these two seeds, sesame, these two seeds yield the oil. Coming to beverage, a very important beverage of our place is tea and coffee. Okay, coffee and tea. So we'll be discussing about these two plants, tea and coffee plants. Now moving to the millets. Millets are of two types. One is minor millet, the other one is major millet. So millet, here we will be studying about finger millet. Okay, finger millet. Finger millet is nothing but ragi. Okay, ragi which you have in your kitchens. Okay, ragi, we will be studying about ragi. The second one is sorghum. Okay, this is also a common plant, but it is a native of Africa, a kambu. Okay, these two are the major millet. Minor millet includes foxtail millet. Okay, foxtail millet. This is again a kind of a kambu variety, thinai. Okay, this is called thinai. Okay, thinai. And another is kodu millet. The next minor millet is kodu millet, and it is from West Africa, and this kodu millet is used for making kanji, porridge like. So these are the various food plants that we will be discussing in our today's class. Food plant, cereal includes rice and wheat, pulses includes red gram, green gram, black gram. Vegetables includes lady's finger. Fruits, we are going to study about mango. In nuts, we are going to study about cashew nut. In sugar, we are going to study about sugar cane and palmyra. And in oil seeds, it's about groundnut, that is peanut, okay, and sesame seeds, which is producing groundnut oil and gingerly oil. In beverage, we will be discussing about coffee and tea. The next one, millet, is about finger millet, ragi and sorghum, and minor millet, foxtail millet, that is thinai, and kodu millet. So these are the various things which we'll be discussing in our lesson today. To begin with, let's move with the food plants. The very first is cereal. This cereal is a word derived from ceres, which is according to Roman mythology denoting goddesses of agriculture. So cereal means goddesses of agriculture. We'll move on with the major cereal. So the major cereal here is rice. Okay, rice, or also known as paddy. Its botanical name is Oryza sativa. When you write Oryza sativa, O must be in capital letter and S must be in small letters. So Oryza sativa. So binomial name, botanical name of rice is Oryza sativa. It is a semi-aquatic crop. It needs a standing water. சரியா, அந்த தண்ணி பாய்ச்சி, அதனால தான் நெல் விளையிறதுக்கு தண்ணி அதிகமாக கேட்குறோம். ஸோ இட் நீட்ஸ் மச் ஆஃப் ஸ்டாண்டிங் வாட்டர் அண்ட் இட் ஆக்குபைஸ் த செகண்ட் பொசிஷன் in cultivation and production. Of all the food crops that is cultivated in the world, rice stands the first, and it's rich in carbohydrate. This rice is originally from Southeast Asia. It is origined from Southeast Asia and it is found in China, India and Thailand. Okay, and it is mostly irrigated in Tamil Nadu, delta regions. It is irrigated. Now uses of this rice. Without reading, you can say rice are used for making pori, avil. Okay, all these things, what is called as flaked rice. Flaked rice is avil. Puffed rice or parched rice is called pori. Okay, so rice is used for making flaked rice and parched rice. And rice bran oil, from the rice we also take oil. So rice bran oil. And the husk means paddy's outer covering. Nellu odaya ummi. சரியா, நெல்லுக்கு மேலே இருக்கும்ல அஸ்க், உமி. It is used as fuel and in the packaging material and as fertilizers. So these three are the important use of rice, used as flaked rice, parched rice, rice bran oil and husk. Now we'll move on to the second food variety called the wheat. Wheat's botanical nomenclature is Triticum aestivum. Triticum aestivum. So this is the name of botanical name of the wheat. This wheat is originally from the cultivated 7,500 years and it is mostly found in Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Bihar. So most of the North Indian places you can find this wheat. And it is the staple food of North India. It is used for making bread and bakery products. And this wheat is also used for making maida. Okay, we have the another substitute for wheat which is called as maida. So this maida is also taken from the wheat. Processed wheat is called maida, used for making parota, naan and bakery products. Malted wheat, okay, the kanji that is made from the wheat is a major material for alcoholic beverages. So these are the uses of the wheat. So we have learned about two food plants. Now let's move to the uses. Okay, most of the corn produced is used for than food. Corn syrup is used for infant foods and it is alcoholic beverage. So these are the uses of wheat. Now let's move to the second variety called millet. Millets are nothing but sirudhaniyangal. Millets means sirudhaniyangal and it is mostly found in Africa and Asia. These millets are gluten free and have less glycemic index. You mark this point, you may get it as a 1 mark question. Which food material is gluten free? Which is free? Sirudhaniyangal millet. And you got two things. One is finger millet, ragi, and the other one is kambu sorghum. Okay, this finger millet, ragi binomial is Leucine coracana. Leucine coracana. Okay, that is the name of the finger millet. And this finger millet is from East Africa and introduced into India, and it is known as ragi, and it is rich in calcium. It is a staple food for hilly region people. The people who are living in the hill region, they'll take much of this ragi for making porridge and kali. Kanji. Kaliyum kanjum kinduvadarku ragiye use kelvaragu kali. Okay, ragi malt is the popular nutrition drink. Okay, in those days we didn't have Bonvita Boost and all. Most of the health drink are from the ragi. It is also used for fermentation. The second one is sorghum. Kambu. The binomial name is Sorghum vulgare. It is a native of Africa and it is rich in calcium and iron. It is mostly used for feeding birds. Okay, கம்பை யாருக்கு போடுவாங்கன்னா தானியமா பறவைகளுக்கு போடுவாங்க. Poultry, birds, pigs and cattle. And it fermented is used for alcoholic. Now let's move to the third variety, minor millet. So minor millet here is foxtail. The binomial name of foxtail is Serratia indica. Okay, Serratia indica. It is the oldest millet traditional in India. But it is taken from China 6,000 years ago, and they are rich in protein, carbohydrate, vitamins, potassium and calcium, and it is used for strengthening of heart. So you have to make note of it. It is used for strengthening heart and improving eyesight, and very important is this Thinai Kanji. Kali is used for lactating mothers. The mothers which are feeding, no, those mothers can eat this. They will eat this porridge made up of Thinai so that they will get much of milk. The third one is Kodo millet. It is called Paspalum scorbiculatum. Okay, it is from South Africa. It is rich in fiber, protein and mineral. It is used for making a flour. மாவு அரைச்சி அந்த மாவுல இருந்து கஞ்சி செய்வாங்க. It is a good diuretic and cures constipation. Okay, those who have problem in constipation can be released, and it is also used to reduce obesity, blood sugar and blood pressure. Now we'll move on to the fourth topic, pulses. This word pulses is derived from the Latin word pulse or pullitus, meaning thick soup. So these have a thick content in their. They are edible seeds, mostly from the family Fabaceae. The first one is black gram, ulundu. Okay, Vigna monga. Vigna monga. Binomial is Vigna monga. It is native of India. It is in the Indian culture, and this black gram important is found in Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Karnataka. What do we make use of this black gram? Very important in making idli. Okay, it is eaten whole or split. Odachin சாப்பிடுவாங்க, முழுசும் சாப்பிடுவாங்க, boiled or roasted or grounded into flour. Okay, you can boil and eat them. Black gram batter maavu, ulunda maavu is the major for a preparation of popular South Indian breakfast dishes. Ulunda vada, ulunda idli. Okay, split pulses is used in seasoning Indian curries. தாளிக்கிறதுக்கு உடைச்ச உளுந்து எடுத்து என்ன பண்ணுவோம், கடுகுல போட்டு கடுகு உளுந்த பருப்பு போட்டு தாளிப்பாங்க for seasoning. So these are the basic uses. The next one is red gram. Pigeon pea. This red gram is also known as pigeon pea. Kajanus kajana. Kajanus kajana. It is of South Indian variety, grown in Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka and Gujarat. Okay, and this is used for making sambar. Okay, sambar. Thoram paruppu solromla, thoram paruppu is called the red gram. And these roasted seeds are consumed either salted. Thoram paruppu அப்படியே உப்புல போட்டு வறுத்து snacks மாதிரி சாப்பிடுவாங்க. And it is also used for making food. The third one is green gram. Vinca radiata. Pacha paruppu. Pacha pairun solromla, Vinca radiata. It is also native of India, and it is found in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. It is roasted. Pacha paruppu varuthu சாப்பிடலாம், sprouted molakatti சாப்பிடலாம். Green gram is one of the ingredient of pongal. பொங்கல் செய்யறதுக்கு அந்த பச்சை பருப்பு போட்டு தான் செய்வாங்க. அந்த பருப்பு போட்டால் தான் பொங்கல் வரும். A popular dish in Tamil Nadu. Fried, dehulled or broken and old green gram is popular snack and it is also used as cosmetic. பச்சை பயிறு போட்டு அந்த மாவை போட்டு மூஞ்செல்லாம் கழுவுவாங்க குழந்தைக்கு. they will not use the soaps. For the newborn babies they will use this பச்சை பயிறு மாவு கடலைப்பருப்பு மாவு. So it is used as cosmetics also. So this is about our millets. Now we'll move on to the fifth topic, that is vegetables. Vegetables are very common thing and the most common vegetable we are studying here is lady's finger, potatoes, brinjals, tomatoes, cooker beets. Okay, they can be taken fresh, tender, ripe. பச்சையாவும் இருக்கலாம் பழுத்தாவும் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். So these are about the vegetables produce potassium, fiber, folic acids, vitamin A, E, C, and they are good for our health. So we'll learn about lady's finger. Lady's finger commonly known as okra. Okra is the lady's finger. Its binomial name is Abelmosis esculentus. Abelmosis esculentus. It is from tropical Africa and it is grown now in Assam, Maharashtra and Gujarat. Okay, in Tamil Nadu you can find in Coimbatore, Dharmaburi, Vellore. Okay, the uses, what are the uses? From vendaka you can make vendaka sambar, vendaka poriyal, vendaka bajji. Okay, they are sliced, dehydrated, conserved for later use. Also vendaka vattal, dehydrated na kaaya vechi pirkalathukku use pandrathu. Okay, vendaka vettalavum nama potukalam. The sixth topic is fruits. Very well you know about fruits. Fruits have good aroma and flavor, with smell and colors they have, and they are rich in this kind of nutrients and they grow in different climatic regions where different fruits are found. And these fruits are classified into temperate fruits, apple, pear, plum, which grow only in the cool temperature. Tropical fruits which grow in hot and moderate, that is mango, jack, banana. So here we'll be discussing about mango. Mango is known as our national fruit of India. Its binomial is Magnifera indica. Magnifera indica. It is a national fruit of India. This mango is a native of southern Asia, especially Burma and eastern India, and it is introduced into India. This mango are produced in Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Gujarat, Karnataka, Salem, Krishnagiri, Dharmapuri, known much for the mangoes. And the different types of mangoes are Alfonsa, Banganapalli, Neelam and Malgova. So these are the names. Do you remember the names? Yes, these are the different varieties of mangoes. This mango are rich in beta carotene and used for making desserts, canned, dried and preserved in Indian cuisines. அது அப்படியே பச்சடி போட்டு சாப்பிடலாம், இல்லை டின்ல ஊறுகாய் போட்டு பதம் பண்ணலாம், காய வச்சு வத்தலா போடலாம். So anything we can be doing. It can be eaten with unripe mangoes are used for making chutneys, pickles, side dish, and it can be eaten raw. வெறும் மிளகாத்தூளும் உப்பும் போட்டு அப்படியே சாப்பிடலாம். மேங்கோ பல்ப் இஸ் மேட் இன்டு ஜெல்லிஸ். அந்த பல்ப்பை எடுத்து சாக்லேட்ஸ் மாதிரி நம்ம இது பண்ணலாம். அண்ட் இட் இஸ் ஆல்சோ யூஸ்ட் அஸ் பாப்புலர் ட்ரிங்க். மாசா மாலாம் சொல்கிறோம்ல. ஸோ தே ஆர் ஸ்லைஸ், தே ஆர் மேட் ஆஸ் ஜூசஸ். தி செவன்த் டாபிக் இஸ் நட்ஸ். Nuts are simply dry fruits. The fruits which are dried are called the nuts, and it has shell. மேலே ஓடு இருக்கும், and the ஓடு may be kernel, edible-ஆவோ இருக்கலாம். And it is good for healthy fats, fiber, protein, vitamins, minerals and antioxidant. The nut which you are going to discuss is cashew nut. The botanical name of cashew nut is Anacardium occidentale. Anacardium occidentale. It is from Brazil and it was introduced into India in 16th century when Portuguese came to India for their business purpose. And it is mostly grown in Kerala, Karnataka, Goa, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and Orissa. The important uses payasathila irukum, sweets la irukumla, mainly used for garnishing, that is for decorating நம்மளோட சாப்பாடை அலங்காரப்படுது. ஸ்வீட்ஸ் ஆர் கரீஸ், அண்ட் இட் கேன் பி மேட் இன் டு பேஸ்ட் இன் த ஃபார்ம் ஆஃப் பேஸ் சாஸ் ஃபார் கறி. அதை அரைச்சி குழம்புலெல்லாம் போடுவாங்க. ரோஸ்டட் அண்ட் ரா கர்னல்ஸ், அப்படியே முந்திரியை வறுத்து சாப்பிடலாம். ஸோ யூ கேன் ரோஸ்ட் அண்ட் ஈட் இட் ஆஸ் அ ரா. The eighth topic is sugar. the sweetening substance, okay, the sweetening substance sugar is taken from the stem of sugar cane, roots of sugar beet and fruits of apple. And while drinking palmyra sap, panam neer, padanir, solrolla padanirla irundhu edukalam. So these are the various components which give us the sugar. Sugar is having soluble carbohydrate and sugar are found in these things. Now, sugar cane. The binomial for sugar cane is Saccharum officinarium. Saccharum officinarium, and this is taken by crossing of Saccharum officinarium and Saccharum spontaneum. The Saccharum officinarium is from New Guinea. It is crossed with Indian variety Saccharum spontaneum. This sugar cane are mostly cultivated all districts except Kanyakumari, Nilgiri. In these two regions, you will not have sugar cane growing because the situation is not favorable. Other than these areas, you can find anywhere the sugar cane growing. Sugar cane is the raw material for extracting white sugar, and it is used for sugar mill producing refined sugars, distillery products like liquor grades, ethanols, janggeries, manufacturing units. Sugarcane juice is refreshing drink also. Sugarcane karumbu juice solrolla, and molasses, the fermented sugarcane produces the ethanol alcohol. And the second one is Palmyra, Panamaram. Panamaram is the state tree of Tamil Nadu. It is the state tree of Tamil Nadu. Binomial name is Borassus fabularifer. Borassus fabularifer, and it is origin from Africa, Asia and New Guinea, and it is grow all over Tamil Nadu, especially in the coastal districts. And this Palmyra, they yield palm sugar, பனவெல்லம் கருப்பட்டி சொல்கிறோம்ல, அதிலிருந்து தான் எடுக்கிறோம் நம்ம. ஓகே, யூ கெட் அ சாப், யூ கெட் அ லிக்விட். அந்த லிக்விட் சாப் இஸ் அன் ஹெல்த் ட்ரிங்க். அந்த லிக்விடை நல்ல ப்ராசஸ், அந்த பழஞ்சாரை நல்லா ஈட் பண்ணி ஈட் பண்ணோம்னா யூ கெட் ஜாங்கிரி, வெல்லம், பாம் ஜாங்கிரி. அதை புளிக்க வச்சோம்னா யூ கெட் டோடு. டோடு இஸ் நத்திங் பட் கல். சொல்கிறாங்கள கல் குடிக்கிறாங்க, கல், தட் இஸ் டோடி. ஸோ எண்டோஸ்பர்ம் இஸ் யூஸ்ட் as a refreshing summer food. Germinating seeds have an elongated embryo surrounded by fleshy scale leaves which is edible. So children, we have discussed 8 topics of the lesson, and remaining 3 topic is about oil, 2 topic is about oil seeds and the economic important plants which we will see in our live learning. So in live learning we will discuss about the oil seeds, beverages and the spices and condiments. We'll move on with other things. Okay, so let me finish. We have few more topics. Okay, oil seeds. So here the oil seeds, they are the seeds which are used for producing vegetable oils or fatty oils. Okay, the essential oils are volatile oils which possess aroma, evaporate or volatile in contact with the air. So 2 types of organ, volatile oil. The other organs may be essential oil. So you get the essential oils from flowers of jasmine, fruits of orange, roots of ginger. So they produce. So we'll learn about the groundnut. The binomial for groundnut is Arachis hypogaea, and it is a native of Brazil. Children, 1 mark question. And later introduced into India via Philippines. And it is grown in Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan as top producers. And this nut consists of 45% of oil, and it has prosperous vitamins, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, and it is used for premium cooking oil because it does not produce the smoke. And the next type of variety is sesame, gingerly, kadalai, nallennai. Okay, sesame indicum, and this is from Africa, and now it is grown in West Bengal and Madhya Pradesh. The uses of sesame are mainly for culinary, that is cooking purpose, and sometimes it is also used in soap, paint industries, lubricant as eliminations, and for scented oils and snacks also. The last topic would be beverages. Okay, beverages are drinks. Okay, the main drink is coffee. Botanical name is Coffea arabica. Coffea arabica. This Coffea arabica is from Ethiopia. Okay, it is from tropical Ethiopia. From there, an Indian Muslim saint, Baba Budun, introduced coffee from Yemen to Mysore. He brought it to Mysore. So Karnataka is the largest coffee producing, followed by Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Drinking coffee is moderation, provides the following health benefits. Alavodu kudikanum, that is what is mentioned, moderation. Okay, caffeine enhance release of acetylcholine, one more question, in the brain. acetylcholine brainல இந்த acetylcholine produce ஆகிறத கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணும், which in turn enhance efficiency. அது கண்ட்ரோல் ஆச்சுன்னா நம்மளுடைய ஆர்வம் ability will increase. It can lower the incidence of fatty liver diseases, cirrhosis and cancer. It may reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. So with this we conclude the food plants. In our online class we'll be discussing about spices and the other varieties. Follow the link and do your assignments. Thank you, children.